Welcome to Cosmic Platypus.
That's so fucking sick, dude.
Thanks, dude. I've been working on it all week.
It's when you do like butt stuff with.
Foot stuck, dude. Oh, shit.
Cosmic Platypus episode, I'm not sure. Cosmic Platypus episode 20.
Episode 20!
Episode 20.
Welcome to the Cosmos, my pussies. This is episode 20.
Well, episode 20, we have a very special, hopeful, potential giveaway to people that listen to this podcast.
If you listen all the way to the end, you can enter in our special episode 20 podcast giveaway.
Yeah, honestly, you might get a hint about midway through the podcast.
Yes. You will definitely get a hint midway through the podcast.
Because it will show up.
It will manifest itself into this room via us going to get it.
Well, via Charlie getting it.
Well, probably more likely that Brian's going to go get it.
Me buy, Charlie get.
No.
Yes.
Brian get, Brian buy.
Yes, I buy, I consume.
Anyway, let's hop right into it. What is your favorite holiday and why?
Bro, Halloween is coming up, and Halloween is dope. It's got the best parties of the year, probably. Like, Halloween parties are super fun.
Parties are gay.
Dude, because Halloween parties is like a lot of like bitches dressing like dope stuff that like shows their tits and stuff.
That's like every bar, though, every weekend.
Nah, it ain't.
Yeah.
Bitches dressed up like fucking
Hell yeah.
Harley Quinn.
Frick yeah, dude. Go to a fancy bar every weekend.
Shut
Casino.
up, dude.
Every weekend at the casino, you can find that. Except not like Harley Quinn, but they be dressing up. They be wearing the fancy
Wait, I'm gonna see the Joker
silver
after
outfits.
this.
Huh?
I'm gonna see the Joker after this.
I do. That's exactly what I want to do.
Look up times, bro. I want to see that for real.
Okay. What did you think about the Joker movie? Leave your description in the comments and tell Brian exactly why we should go see it tonight.
Well, even though we'll already have seen it by the time you comment on this, because it won't drop till next week, but...
Leave us some spoilers, and we'll read them after we see the
Drop
movie.
spoilers now!
Spoilers. Spoiler alert, now!
Can you look up times?
Yes.
I seen a thing on the internet yesterday that Can't Imagine got fucking... a car drove through it or something.
Really?
You see that?
I did not hear that.
What are the show times?
Every 20 minutes.
Literally?
Yeah. From 8, 8:15, 8:40, 9, 9:45, 10. Or Westland, like every minute. Literally every 15 minutes at Westland. Literally every 15 minutes it's playing at Westland. That's how they want to make their money.
Want to do 7:15 at Westland?
Sure.
Do you?
Sure.
8:15 is kind of late. I gotta work I gotta work in the morning. I do it earlier the better.
Yeah.
Maybe even 7 o'clock, honestly. Let's do 7.
You changed my picture?
Yeah, you're just a fucking Cosmo. And I'm a fucking mic stand with the mic on it because it's my fucking dream and my fucking reality, baby. Look at me right now. I'm talking into a mic with a mic stand.
I'm a dash of pixie dust.
You a motherfucker.
I'm a cosmonaut.
Can you order some tickets and I'll pay you back in like a year or two?
Definitely not.
See if there's any available, though.
It got 69% on Fandango.
That's not a good rating.
Got 9 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's a good rating.
That's actually really good. Because nothing ever gets that good on IMDb. But it's probably just early.
7.
7.
Click 7 o'clock.
Why? We can just get it when we get there.
Let's just see if it's any open seats.
Yeah, there will be, of course. It's fucking like...
Bro, it's Wednesday. You never know.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, it's Wednesday. You never know.
When I went and seen Batman Begins, and it was on frickin' Christmas. Or I don't know if it was Batman Begins or The Dark Knight. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it was The Dark Knight. And it was on Christmas, literally, and it wasn't sold out.
Christmas is actually a very big day for movie theaters.
Right?
A lot of movies come out on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one did. Either on Christmas or right before Christmas. And I seen it opening night or around opening night on fucking Christmas, and it wasn't sold out. So what's the story of that, man? How is it not sold out? The world may never know.
Bro, I'm trying to have a premiere for like something I do.
Yeah, do it. All you have to do is set one up, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna premiere my ball sack.
Freaking, yeah. Filmmakers premiere their films at movie theaters.
They do.
They do. They'd be doing that shit.
You get a premiere for your like graduation.
Yeah.
That was kind of dope.
I mean, I didn't
Except you
really
weren't
do
in
that.
anything. But too bad I was though. Ha!
Yeah.
At your graduation, I was in a movie. You weren't.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
That means
Means you're gay.
drugs are bad.
Drugs are.
So, Rico commented on one of our videos, I think 2 weeks ago, and he said there are pyramids underwater. So I'm gonna look that up right now because I've heard of that and I want to talk about it. 'Cause
Most definitely look that up.
I typed in Rico in Google.
We should just call Rico.
Call him.
What do you think he'll say?
Let's ask him about the pyramids underwater. So there's definitely a bunch of pictures. If you just Google pyramids underwater, there's pictures of pyramids underwater. It looks like there are actually pyramids underwater, which is fascinating. Which is really fascinating. I want to kind of dive into pyramids again.
I'm about to
this
call
week.
Rico for real.
Okay. While
Should
you're
I?
calling Rico,
What, there's something about pyramids underwater?
yeah, we can talk. Let's ask Rico about it because he might know some things.
You get some stuff in your teeth. Bottom teeth over here. Other side.
Is it gone?
Probably not. I hope not, at least.
So, freaking, the biggest pyramid.
What's up, B?
Hey, what's going on, Rico?
What's going on?
What's up, Rico?
Hey, we
What's
on a
going on?
we on a
Who was that, Trey?
podcast. We on a podcast right now.
How are you?
We got a comment from you, something about underwater pyramids.
Oh yeah.
What you know about them?
I don't know much about them. I just heard. I seen them on YouTube. I didn't really check it out too much.
Okay. What's your thoughts on
I
it?
just somebody put them there. I don't know who.
It's nuts, man.
That is nuts.
It is so nuts.
Yeah, I was checking it out. I forgot who I was following on YouTube, and I seen that they found a couple pyramids underwater. So somebody had to put them there, either before it flooded or aliens put them there. I don't know who put them there.
Something. That is wild to think about. Who would have put underwater pyramids?
Well, they were
Exactly.
probably were there before there was water. I would assume.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I think somebody probably put them there before it started flooding and stuff.
You know what that means?
What?
Atlantis. What's up with that?
100%, man.
Atlantis is, I don't know, hasn't been found yet.
But bro,
Some people, yeah.
I'm just saying though, like, you know, if there's underwater pyramids, there could be underwater like, you know, cities and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's definitely underwater cities. That's long forgotten cities.
Yeah, I've seen videos of cities underwater.
Yeah.
A lot of them are like not far off from the coastline, which makes sense.
No.
So
Yeah.
Damn, that's nuts.
Yeah.
it is
So
crazy.
you guys
dude.
on the podcast right now?
Yeah, you're live, Rico. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I'm live. What's up, Mr. Platypus?
Yeah, hey, Cosmic Platypus represent.
Welcome to the cosmos.
Hey, we're currently filming our 20th episode.
Oh, congratulations on the 2-0.
The 2-0. Thank you, man.
We're gonna have a
That's
contest.
good.
We actually are having a contest.
I'm probably the number one fan.
You for sure are. You for
absolutely.
sure are. We shout you out just about every episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, I just got off work too.
nice. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I appreciate your support. I really do. And thanks for always, you know, queuing in and giving us ideas and stuff and being dope.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the content.
Yeah.
Gives me something to watch every day,
Nice.
or every week at least.
Yeah, every Wednesday. All right, man.
Yeah,
Well, take care. Tell the family I said what's up, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
Later. See you,
Later.
man.
Yeah.
Bye. Shout out Rico, man.
Underwater pyramids.
What you know about it?
I don't know much about it, but I do know there are underwater pyramids, there are underwater cities, and they are ancient. And it's pretty nuts. Here's a picture right there. So there's pyramids on every continent, man. I've been diving deep into this because I'm starting a YouTube show where I talk about things like this.
I always talk about it here on the podcast.
Well, I could do that, but
It's just not formal enough.
Well, it's just I'm doing like research and shit, you know. So I'm gonna like bust out and like it's gonna be more scripted where I'm reading like the juicy stuff. You know, I'm gonna like research.
Okay. We should just do a diluted version of that on the podcast.
That's kind of what we do. All right.
Yeah, it is kind of. Well, we haven't lately. Lately, we've been talking about like boogers and stuff.
Yeah.
But
let's talk about pyramids.
let's talk about something. Speak about it. Talk about it. Be about it. Let's get it.
Pyramids.
Episode 20. Let's do something special.
Okay, a couple weeks ago, I talked about the biggest pyramid in the world and how it was in Mexico, and it's called Pyramid of the Sun. And I was looking up pyramids, and it's also possible that there's another pyramid that's called Pyramid of the Sun, and it's in Bosnia, and it's the biggest pyramid in the world.
Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia?
Yes, dude.
Where's Bosnia?
Bosnia is in Europe.
Eastern?
It's in the middle of Europe.
Near what, like Germany?
I don't know.
Macedonia?
So, okay, this is pretty nuts. I want to go into it a little bit because I went pretty deep down the rabbit hole. I watched a video of a man who went to the Pyramid of the Sun, and he was like documenting. He's just a YouTuber. He read off the official Wikipedia thing, which says that it's just a natural formation of hills, but that's not what it looks like, man. So if you go there, there's signs up and stuff from the excavation team saying that it is a pyramid because there's like blocks. And let me show you a picture so you can see, because it looks like a fucking pyramid.
Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, biggest pyramid on the earth.
Yes, and
Look it up. Look it up, motherfuckers.
it's all covered in trees, and it would be, if it is a real pyramid, it would be older and a lot bigger than the pyramids in Egypt. And it's in Europe. And there's other ones next to it also. And so what makes me think that it's actual a pyramid is that just like all the other pyramids, it's aligned to true north, which is like very specific north. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think somebody said that they're also aligned with the stars, just like all the other pyramids in the world, which is pretty nuts. So,
Coincidence? I don't think so.
dude, definitely not, man. There's pyramids all over the world, and they're all built similarly, which to me totally means that there was a global civilization of people who got along, like all around the world, that could build these crazy, that had technology, like some crazy technology to build massive things that we would struggle to build with our current technology.
That's nuts, motherfucker. Shit. Damn, dog.
Yeah, dude, it's really nuts because, like, also it seems like there's an effort to hide these things, which is like, what's up with that? Why would somebody want to hide history? Because definitely, like, okay, Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, which is like the oldest, one of the oldest cities ever discovered.
Göbekli Tepe?
Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe.
It's like 12,000 plus years old, and it's a giant.
Göbekli Tepe.
It's like a crazy freaking city temple type thing. It's big and it's like very complex, and it was buried. Somebody buried it deliberately.
Down, Zaddy.
Dude, and here's this Wikipedia article of somebody claiming that these pyramids, which are likely pyramids, are just hills. And I just see stuff like that all the time, man, because I'm always diving in the rabbit hole of pyramids and ancient history and stuff, and I always notice that the mainstream is always pushing that these are just like man-made, or this is just like those are conspiracy theorists.
Some fugazi shit.
But that's not true, man. Like, if you just literally look at what's available to know about these things, there's no way that you're not at least like 60% convinced that those are actual pyramids, because it seems very likely. They look like pyramids. There's blocks that are cut on them. They've only uncovered like a small portion of it. Like you see the picture, it's all forest. There's no money in archaeology is the problem. Like they can't just get like $2 million to freaking excavate the whole thing. Another thing is there are tunnels that lead to them underneath it. So I mean, why would there be tunnels? Like, if it wasn't something that was man-made, you know what I'm saying? And they've been in the tunnels. They've already partly excavated them. So it's pretty crazy, dude. This is like, I guess, what it would look like. It's nuts, dude. Pyramids, man. Pyramids, ancient people.
Why pyramids? Why not build like something else? Why they always build like triangle looking things?
Dude, that is a really good question. And I think that it could have been it's a possibility. Some people say that they were power plants, and there's like a worldwide grid connected through these pyramids or some type of thing like that.
And they had to be shaped as pyramids?
And maybe that was the most convenient shape, or maybe they were opening up portals for people to travel through space, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they were just something very simple. But I like to ask the big questions and try to figure out what they really were. And a lot of people say that they were power plants, and there was some type of worldwide.
I've actually heard that as well.
Yeah, I've seen documentaries, and it's very convincing, and it's definitely possible. It's definitely a possibility. So we can't just write that off.
No, we can't, my lord.
Yeah, we can't do that. And yeah, dude, just the fact that they're all over the planet, man. There's pyramids everywhere. Let's pull up the thing. I was watching a YouTube video. I forgot whose video it was, so it could be bullshit, but it also could be real. And I'm gonna look it up right now and see if I can go more into it. Where this woman said that there are 200 pyramids in the state of Illinois.
What?
I'm gonna look it up right now. And
that's
then
where Chicago is.
She also said there are 12,000 pyramids in China.
12,000?
12,000 pyramids in China.
Well, China's huge. There's how many? 12 in
200 in Illinois.
Yeah, right.
But she's probably referring to like the ones that the Native Americans built, like the Incas and the Mayas and stuff, and the Olmecs.
I had to blow my fucking nose, bro.
Kleenex right next to you, Dave.
Oh. Turn this away. You don't want to hear this.
But yeah, there's definitely there's pyramids in freaking. Let's see. In the United States, man, they're everywhere. These ones aren't probably as massive, but they're called the Cahokia Mounds. 1,000 years ago, Illinois had the largest city. Yeah, I mean, they're mounds like this, but they're like pyramid shape. But yeah, pretty nuts. So
fucking ears are popping. I'm gonna blow my nose. So, real quick, not to change the topic or anything, but like going to see the Joker tonight actually might not happen.
Why?
I feel like if I go, I'll fall asleep.
You always do. You definitely will. We don't have to, man. Honestly, I'm pretty broke. $10 is a lot to me right now.
Well, I'd pay for you, but still.
Well, then we're definitely going.
We'll go this weekend or something.
What is this?
We can go this week. We can go Saturday before that show.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
When
the show's like 7, 8.
Something like that. I don't know.
We'll do like a matinee, so it'd be like cheaper then, bro.
Are you performing at that show?
Somewhat. I'm like guest performing
With Aqua?
with Apex.
Oh.
Apex Alpha.
Yeah, pyramids like this, like these are super common. These are all over South America, I believe. Yeah.
That one's huge.
Yeah, dude. Fucking ancient people were great at building. They definitely had some technology. You don't just build something like that with freaking primitive Stone Age technology, which is the mainstream idea, is that like 10,000 plus years ago we were in the Stone Age. But I think that all of this stuff says otherwise. Like that there was an advanced civilization worldwide 10 plus thousand years ago. I like that idea. Very interesting, and it's definitely possible, and Graham Hancock thinks so.
That would be nuts, bruh.
Graham Hancock. Who knows about him? If you know Graham Hancock, comment in the comments and say, hi, I'm commenting in the comments, and I know Graham Hancock, and I think that you and him are both crazy out of your mind, or you...
Charlie, I don't know who Graham Hancock is. Please tell.
Oh, let's... He's just a guy who researches ancient history. He's always on the Joe Rogan cast.
Lame ass motherfucker, bro.
He's friends with JRE.
That J Rogue experience.
Yeah, and it's really interesting.
J Rogue.
Really,
What up,
really
J
interesting.
Rogue? J Rogue Ginnikin.
So
That J Roganic.
my first episode on my YouTube show that I'm about to start is going to be about the third eye. So I've been like looking up stuff about the third eye.
Is there anything you want to speak on briefly about it?
Talk about it for an hour, the rest of the podcast.
We could, I mean, we're about 15, 18 minutes in, so.
About like 30 minutes.
What's your thoughts on it, babies?
Third eye is a really interesting thing.
I'm fucking sleepy, bro.
Wake up, dude.
Why am I so sleepy?
We got pyramids to discover, man.
I have coffee in front of me.
So the third eye. Can we go into that? I'll pull up my notes.
The third eye. From what I understand, it's some type of a psychic ability to an extent. Also, it's just like your healing eye, maybe. If that makes sense. Healing, psychic ability. Indian Hindu stuff. Got a little dot there. Little children can tap into that boy more than we can. And that's about what I know.
So all of that stuff.
Also
is
Illuminati
interesting.
type stuff.
Illuminati. Yes, Illuminati. So
What of that is true, and what do you think about what I just said?
I think it's very interesting and possible. As far as like the psychic abilities and stuff, I have no fucking idea. But there's a video by YouTuber Frank Ellaridi. It had several YouTube videos, but one is very popular, and it's called "Children with Superpowers Must See" in parentheses, and it is Frank and his film crew go to this school in England in Essex called something. I forgot what it's called. But in this school, they train children to use their third eye, where supposedly they can read and like play catch and tell you what you drew on a piece of paper. And just like they can do these things blindfolded completely, supposedly with their third eye. And that it appears real in the video. If you watch it, like it seems like there's no way they could see that.
Yeah.
But, I guess there is a possibility that it's just a scam to get popularity or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man, because it also seems like Frank, the YouTuber, at least, like I've seen his other videos, he seems like a genuine dude. It doesn't seem like he's out to scam people.
Yeah.
There are other videos of this happening, and it doesn't seem like I tried to look up to see if it was fake. Like I dug into it to see if I could find a description of how that was fake or why it was fake, and all I could see is like I found some videos of people saying that they're like reading underneath the blindfolds, which would be possible, and they showed examples of that. But these kids weren't doing that because they were holding pictures in front of their face where their blindfolds are like right here, so there's no way that they were looking down here to read that picture. So that's the only like description that I found that would have explained it away like that. So it's either that or it's 100% fake, and I think it looks real, it seems real, and you do have a third eye. So you literally have a third eye. Like there's a freaking, your pineal gland is potentially. All right, here's the surprise.
Surprise.
All right, you
Dun it.
you tell about the third eye, and I'll go get the thing.
Episode 20.
You want me to leave a tip?
Already left tip.
Yeah.
What's Cosmic Platypus episode 20? Charlie just left me and I'm super sleepy. Yo, Cosmic Platypus episode 20. Charlie is about to bring down the motherfucking surprise. Well, it's not a surprise for you. It's a surprise for me because I'm very hungry and it's pizza. What? Which has something to do with our giveaway. Yay. For episode 20. If you guys participate, maybe we'll do something about that. Third eye, though. What up with the Illuminati, bro? Is it real? Is Jay-Z part of it? It's your boy Jay-Z, yeah, heard? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he in that shit? Is Kanye in that shit? Is the Kardashians? Is it only famous people? Is it mainly just behind the scenes rich motherfuckers that no one knows who they are? Are they the Illuminati? I think more so they are. And maybe have like little puppets, like famous people puppets. If it's real at all. I don't fucking know. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me when I talk.
Tell them about this contest, Brian.
Contest, baby, contest. We got pizza from Slice to 80s, motherfuckers.
All right. So we have decided to take it upon ourselves to have our 20th episode contest. Are we doing this, Brian? Are we doing this contest or what?
No. Yeah. I
Okay.
already mentioned it.
Did you tell the whole story?
No.
Okay. Well, here's the contest. If we get 20 likes and 20 comments on this 20th episode of Cosmic Platypus, then we will select one of the 20 commenters and we will buy you pizza and deliver it to your house. How's that sound? How's that sound, huh? So slap like now and comment now and say pizza. You have to comment and say pizza, and we need 20 of those from 20 different people, and then we will pick one of you and send you pizza.
Huh.
God bless you all, and Merry Christmas. And I know that's exactly what you want, is you want pizza. Everybody likes pizza. Everybody loves it. Great. Okay.
You don't grab any napkins, bro?
No, dude, you're pissing me off.
Why, bro?
All right, back to the third eye. I have to tell you what I know real quick because there's some juicy stuff that I found out, and it's really interesting.
I'm just going to eat this pizza and probably not pay too much attention.
Pay attention,
but
dude.
Continue on.
Pay attention with your third eye. All right, so you have a gland in your forehead called the pineal gland. And what's very interesting about this to me is that the ancient people were obsessed with this gland. The ancient Egyptians, who were brain surgeons, by the way, which I didn't know. I didn't even know that. Did you know the ancient Egyptians were doing fucking brain surgery? What's up with that, dude? They were obsessed with the third eye. They put it on the sarcophaguses on the forehead of the freaking cases for the mummies. They had a symbol for the third eye, which was the same symbol that the Greeks used and the Hindus used for the third eye. So globally,
Did they know each other back then?
they must have, because they had the same symbol for the same thing. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, history has been erased for sure. Like, I'm really thinking that these ancient people were all connected in a way.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah, they had the same symbol for the third eye. And it was very important in, like, religion. Some people say that it's mentioned in the Bible, like, indirectly, kind of. And it's definitely a big thing in Hinduism.
How was that?
Well, there was a point in Matthew somewhere where Jesus said something about the eye is the light or something like that. And whether that's exactly what he was talking about or not, it's definitely conspicuous or whatever. I don't know. I just threw that word in there because I didn't know the word.
It's unknown.
Yes. And another theory that actually I wrote about in my notes here is there's the leading, I got to word this correctly, the dude who used to head the psychology department at the University of Jerusalem. So this dude fucking means business, and he works in Jerusalem, the Holy Land. He was him and his team say that frickin' Moses was on psychedelics when he he was on DMT when he received the 10 Commandments from God, because when you do psychedelics and especially DMT, like one of the number one reactions is having a spiritual religious experience, like where a lot of people are saying they're connecting with God, or they're feeling the God presence or the oneness of everything. And yeah, I could totally understand that. And also the when Adam and Eve ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that sounds a lot like fucking eating psychedelics.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were lots of psychedelic plants in the area, supposedly, like certain trees that you can mix with other plants that will produce DMT and stuff like that. And it's well documented that the ancient Greeks, ancient Egyptians, ancient South American people like the Incas and Mayas and stuff, or just the ancient Americans, they all definitely took psychedelics. It was like normal.
What was theirs called? It was
Iowa, or there's ayahuasca.
so with the P, I think.
Iboga, peyote.
Peyote.
Yeah, there's a bunch, dude. There's
Peyote.
like literally hundreds. So the Americans had the most, though. Supposedly there was like dozens of psychedelics to choose from for them back in the day. So that relating to the third eye is that the third eye produces DMT. Now this is where the fucking rabbit hole gets deep, dude. So like, there's a couple things here. Like DMT, obviously, is like a crazy drug that is giving people these God experiences, religious experiences, where they're like, they understand the meaning of life or whatever, and they're meeting God or talking to these beings. Like, you hear stories of that from people on DMT where they're talking to aliens. Literally, that's what they think they're doing.
That's nuts.
And yeah, and that's literally kind of what the Bible is saying.
Did you
like,
do DMT?
I've never done it. I tried to do it once, but it didn't work because I didn't do it right.
Trash.
I definitely will do it one day. I want to do it go to like an actual shaman in the jungle and like do the ceremony and stuff. That's the goal. Well, not the goal, but I just feel like it'll happen. It's just inevitable.
Damn.
But yeah, these ancient people were obsessed with the third eye. It was a spiritual thing. It was a highly spiritual thing for them. The ancient people, the Egyptians, the Greeks, who knows who else? Probably other people. The Hindus.
I got cheese on my jacket.
Don't call you a cheese jacket.
God damn it. I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's all good. And yeah, man, just the third eye. There's just a lot to it, man. And just relating to psychedelics and how your brain stores DMT. There's DMT
naturally
in your brain. Yeah, and so that I can see why, like, if you even want to just take like a purely physical perspective of that, if your pineal gland is related to releasing DMT in your brain, that is so important to your life, because that's going to give you meaning. That's where meaning in your life is going to come from, potentially. I mean, I don't know, but if you want to look at it from just like a scientific perspective, like that could be your brain's meaning center or something. Officially.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Bro,
I'm so sorry.
You're burping it off. You're burping it away.
Bro, that's so nuts though, dude.
Isn't it nuts, dude? There's so much more. Look, I got this whole fucking essay. That's all my research.
Keep going, bro. I'm just gonna chime in from time to time.
All right.
I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. I got cheese on my hoodie. I'm on my jacket.
Yeah, DMT is crazy.
Call me Cheese Jacket Jones. So we've the third eye, the pineal gland. DMT?
The ancient people were obsessed with the third eye. Like, it was a thing to them, all around the world. It wasn't just like in one area. There was several civilizations that knew about the third eye. Honestly, I'm super surprised that the ancient Egyptians knew how to do brain surgery, and so did the Greeks.
Dude, that's insane. That's technically what, like 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago?
It could have been up to 10,000 years ago, man. It could have been over 10,000 years ago. It could have been.
They're doing brain surgery?
Brain surgery. So what type of tools were they using, man? You don't do that with sticks and stones. It's officially 10,000 years ago was the Stone Age. So we gotta rewrite history, man. That's all I'm saying. History is like not what we've been told. That's how, like, I think they teach you about Egypt in school, and they tell you like slaves built the pyramids and it was like with sticks and stones, and I think that's very unlikely. That would just
how would it turn out so perf with sticks and stones?
How did they fucking align it to the stars, to perfect north and south? And perfect north and south is more than just regular north and south in some type of way. I don't know how, but it's like very, very specific to where like you need certain tools to be able to do that.
Can you slice me one more again?
Yeah. One more again? Yeah.
Sorry for being a sloppy bitch right now and just eating pizza, but it's just really fucking good. And I haven't eaten since like 9 a.m. And it's currently 6 a.m.
No.
6 p.m. I meant. Ew, this jalap is red.
It's a tomato.
Eat that bitch.
I don't want that.
Why is it red?
I don't know.
I don't want that. All right, continue. I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, what's your thoughts? Oh, actually, before you give me your thoughts, I was starting to go into it a little bit. The freaking that dude in Jerusalem, the psychology professor at the University of Jerusalem, who says, let me get his name, Professor Shannon. According to Professor Shannon, when Moses first encountered God, he was tripping. When Moses climbed Mount Sinai and received the 10 Commandments and the Bible, he was tripping. And when Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they were tripping. And this isn't just a normal dude from frickin' smoking weed in his parents' basement like me.
Right.
This is in the Holy Land, the fucking professor of psychology who heads the psychology department at the University of Jerusalem and his team. And it's not just one crazy dude. It's there's people at the top saying that, yeah, this is likely what happened. And to me, that just makes sense. To me, that's the most logical solution for Moses talking to God would be that he was probably on drugs.
Tripping his ass off. I mean, yeah.
And there's another story about like the burning bush. I don't know too much about that, but he related that to being a psychedelic trip. And just basically every story in the Old Testament as being related to psychedelics. And psychedelics relating to the third eye, man. Because there could be a very potent psychedelic drug in your third eye. And so your third eye is literally like an eye. It has like rods and cones, they're called, which are what parts in your eye. And it has like photoreceptor cells. So it's built similarly to an eye. And it deals with light. And it regulates your wake and sleep cycles.
Mm.
So there's some shit going on. It's shaped like a pine cone. That's how it gets its name, pineal gland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that's also another thing, too, is the ancient people were obsessed with pine cones.
Wow.
Yes. Even ancient freaking, like, I don't know if it's Christian or Catholic, but there's like a staff with a pine cone on it.
Ook.
So this could be one of the Illuminati's secrets to tapping into full potential. Oh, okay. Now, I keep thinking of other things. I'm freaking babbling on. But one more thing about the third eye.
Bro, keep thinking things and talking about things. We still got like 25 minutes left.
Okay. Well, what do you think about it? You tell me. You got to talk.
All right.
You talk, I eat.
If you take the meat off, throw it on a plate, I'm going to smash it. Actually, give it to Ook if you want. But, all right, so pineal gland, third eye, tripping. The only thing I know for sure out of those three things is I've tripped before.
Yeah.
I've been on shrooms. The hardest I ever tripped on shrooms, I've done acid as well, which I tripped probably the hardest. But on the shrooms, when me, you, and all of them did it, dog, it was like I hit different dimensions for sure, probably.
Did you?
Bro, did I talk to Jesus? I don't think so. Did I question life? 100%.
So was the shroom trip more than that acid trip you had?
Excuse me. Well, I can't tell for sure because first off, the acid trip was like, excuse me, I'm sorry, almost 10 years ago, like 9 years ago, and got the fucking hiccups. So it was like 9 years ago, and I was only, I hate to say this out loud, I was only 18. So like, and it was my first time ever doing anything other than drinking or smoking weed. So it was my first time doing anything outside of those two things. So I was like super tripping, bro. It lasted longer for sure. And nothing too that was different about it. I couldn't sleep.
Yes, I had that when I took acid the one time. Hey, get down, dingus.
Ook,
No.
ook,
Hey.
ook, ook, ook.
Get down.
Uki. Get down, Euclius.
Down.
Euclius Maximus.
Literally does not listen. He don't care.
Well, he just confused. He's like, bro, why can't I have some? It's food right in front of me. Why can't I eat it?
It makes sense.
Whenever there's food in front of me, it's normally in a bowl. I'll take a box time. I'll take an exception.
He's a logical being.
But normally it's in a bowl, and it's right in front of me, and I eat it. This time it's in a box. Why can't I eat the box pizza? The box food.
Let me get the rest of that pizza. Fucking half of it left.
Let me get that 8 pieces left.
Yes.
He literally would eat the whole thing you put it in front of him.
He would, for sure. In like 20 seconds. He'd be like...
Literally, I almost want to give it to him and see how fast he could eat it. Just to see.
Dude, he probably freaking...
The pizza is almost... He's a very small dog.
The pizza is the size of him.
Oh.
But yeah, psychedelics.
What else did I say about that? So... like I said, the pineal glands, the third eyes... I definitely am with it and am definitely interested in investigating more on it. But I can't confirm it's 100%. Obviously, there we don't know. But I can for sure confirm when you trip, shit gets down. So saying that in those stories, Moses and stuff like that was tripping, I can see that. Like I can relate to that.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
you know,
I feel that. Have you ever had like a feeling on like when you were tripping that's like you could relate to like a religious experience or a spiritual feeling?
Definitely a deeper understanding of things.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. What was it like? Did you ever like feel like physically anything though? Like, because I've done shrooms like a couple times where I would just lay on the ground and I would say that it was like a healing experience, like where I could feel my body was like massaging itself. And it was literally just like a spiritual thing. Like,
I remember we were on our walk. We stopped at like a park, like a baseball field, and we laid on that like the dugout bench, like the bench like people sat when they played baseball, the team, whatever. And I remember laying flat on my back, looking up at the sky. It was a perfectly clear night. And just, like, watching the stars, like, they were, like, moving, bro.
yeah.
Granted, it was probably because I was tripping, but, like, I remember looking at the stars and, like, thinking about life and, like, nature and, like, how small we are compared to everything else out there. And that shit was pretty deep to me.
Yeah.
Was that spiritual?
Yeah.
Sure. You know? But I remember that for sure. Like, dude, this is fucking wild. I remember seeing the stars literally just, like, dancing. They were probably doing some type of symbol or something for me to realize, but I didn't realize it because I was too high.
You take more.
More? I'd be terrified to take more.
Have you ever heard of breaking through on mushrooms?
Trying to get that red jalap.
Go.
Literally, he was just like nudging you with his head. Let me get that jalap.
His head was just sitting right here.
Let me get that jalap.
Crevice.
Jalapeno.
But have you ever heard of the term breaking through or like ego,
I have heard
ego
that.
death or whatever?
I have heard that 100%.
Yeah, that I feel like I've experienced that on shrooms. Like to the point where there's just like a certain point where you get and it's like there's no going back.
Could you give a dog shrooms?
Probably not.
He'd probably go insane.
I've heard that some animals eat shrooms.
What's up, babies?
Or eat psychedelic plants.
What's up, baby? Say something to the crowd. Episode 20. Shout out Uki.
You know how some dogs like if you make the dog whine noise like this, if you go, oh, they'll do it back. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, and he's a beagle. He should do it back.
He's the only dog that I've ever had that doesn't do that back. He's so out of the loop.
Bro, he's just confused always.
He's so confused, but he's content. He's ignorant.
He is ignorant. He's like, ignorance is bliss. Like, he's blissful in his ignorance.
He just doesn't care. He does not care. He loves people, but he's like 100% chaos. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's so precious.
Literally, he smells very bad, but he's cute as fuck.
It balances out.
Yeah. He's super cute, but smells terrible.
I think it's his ears that smell. Well, he probably gets into stuff in the backyard.
Oh, I swear to God, it's stank, boy. I swear to God. Your ears smell like Duke, fam.
Big flooples.
Your ears smell like how I feel that red jalapeno taste. Terrible.
But yes, pineal gland, psychedelics. Tripping.
Bro, he's about to start licking my cheese jacket. I guarantee it. Put the bread on it. Watch.
There's another theory. He's working his way towards the pizza.
Ookie.
I gotta block him off.
Fucking Ookie. Bro, tell me Ookie isn't a perfect name for this dog. Get your butt sauce off me, fam.
So there's a theory called the
His
stoned
butt
ape
leaks,
theory.
I'm sorry.
You know about that stoned ape theory?
I know about that bud sauce theory.
Sauce.
Stoned ape. Continue. I do not know about it.
It's supposedly that humans evolved from taking psychedelics. That's how our brains are so different from other species.
What?
Yes. So I heard also about that on the Joe Rogan podcast. I think Graham Hancock also talks about that.
What psychedelics?
I think it was mushrooms, where there would have been monkeys in like Ice Age, where there was a lack of food, and so they would just like be picking the fields and flipping over the cow turds and eating the mushrooms off the cow turds, and that could have been what evolved their brains to the point of being human.
The monkeys did?
The pre-human monkeys.
Damn. So why aren't... The question that people always bring up, like, well, if evolution is real, why is there still monkeys?
That's a good question.
So my question is, if evolution is real, why is there still monkeys?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would say evolution is pretty, like, undeniably real, though, as far as, like, you adapt to your surroundings as a species, like, you change.
Yeah.
You know, there's different color people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably an evolutionary thing. I'm sure. Well, I mean, it's either that or the creation story. Like, there's not really many other options. It's like either somebody just poofed us all here, and they're like, all right, we'll have monkeys and we'll have humans. Or we all came from a common ancestor. It makes sense that we all came from a common ancestor, because that means that we're all one.
Into the psyche of people, why is it that some people are evil?
I don't think anybody's evil. I don't believe in evil.
Some people be doing some bad things.
Yeah, but that don't make them evil. They're just misguided. There's a lack of light.
What if a
there's no
person
darkness.
murdered people and then ate them?
That's pretty mean.
That's fucking evil.
That's not evil though. I don't know. I just don't believe in evil personally, because I feel like that just like creates separation. Like, it makes them into a bad guy when really what they need is help. Even though clearly, like, yeah, they're killing people and doing bad things. Like, help them out, like, because they are also a person.
Even if they murdered your family,
Yeah.
you still be like they need help. And
I think
don't murder
the
them.
way to end that cycle is to forgive them and to offer them help, or it's just you're spreading more hate. Like, if my reaction to someone killing my family is to hate them, then I'm creating something bad in the world as well. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's deep as fuck.
It
bro.
is, man. You gotta break the cycle. You gotta freaking slap the love on that hate.
Slap like on that bitch.
Slap love on this video now.
Yo, remember, we do need 20, comments? 20 likes?
20 likes and 20 comments saying pizza from 20 different people.
I mean, if we get either one, we'll pick one of those 20. If we get both, then we'll really pop it.
We'll probably just send Rico pizza one day.
Probably should send Rico a pizza, honestly. Real talk. He deserves it more than you fuckers. Slap like now. No, let's get 20 likes or 20 comments. Dude, if Eos get 20 views, bro, I'll be fucking happy.
That's about our average.
No, we get 20 views for sure.
No, we've
but
been picking up, honestly. Like we get a couple subscribers a week. We're getting a lot of views.
yeah.
Let's check it out. We had a new commenter.
So, real quick, though, what we're going to do is, obviously, pick one of the 20 people if we fucking get there. And we'll hit you up. We'll get your address. We'll order whatever the fuck you want from wherever you want. We'll get delivered to your crib and paid for.
And if you want to get some free pizza, then share this freaking video so we can get 20
Dude,
comments.
at least just press the thumbs up button. Is it that hard? You're already on the video. Just press an extra button. Maybe you press another button, then types a couple things.
What do you
Type
want?
like the word pizza. Type pizza now.
Pizza now. Yeah, but dude, man, there's just so many way interesting things that are so interesting and mysterious, and I just want to explore those things. What I feel like there should be a news station about this type of shit. How come there isn't? Why isn't freaking Fox News talking about the third eye and aliens and pyramids and the freaking Bermuda Triangle and what's in the next galaxy over?
Bro, Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah. That's
People
dude,
disappearing?
I've heard there's pyramids down there that could be part of the
People
the pyramid.
disappearing.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, that's one of the first conspiracies I ever got into.
That's insane, right?
It is nuts. People have been.
I was just talking at work today with someone, and they said the way to break Bermuda Triangle, take 100,000 people and all go at one time. If everyone disappears, it was Alden last night, actually. Alden said this. Take thousands of people and record it and document it. Go to the Bermuda Triangle. If someone disappears, or they disappear.
But if they disappear, you'll never get that footage.
But then you'll know something's up, though. Then we can all storm it.
I've seen some things on the Bermuda Triangle. One explanation that I heard was that there's weird currents because it's like in a weird place. Frick off, dog. He's freaking drooling on me.
Plus, you can do like Facebook Live and stuff now. You could like literally be Facebook Live in the whole event.
But
so if something happened, you would see it.
True. Well, probably you couldn't do that in the Bermuda Triangle
Guarantee it.
because there's no signal.
Yo, if you got Verizon, you got good. You good.
No, there's no signal in the ocean.
Come on, I got
You go
Verizon. Can you hear me now?
10 miles away
Job.
from a big city, no signal. You gotta have freaking. Well, you probably could get like satellite something or whatever.
Look at this
Satellite
motherfucking
signal.
dog, bro.
Okay.
He has superhero ears.
Dude, I went on a cruise that went there. I think. Dog, I swear to
Bermuda?
God. No, we went to the Bahamas, but I think that's in the Bermuda Triangle, right?
No.
Yeah, it's over here, right? Yeah, it's right over here somewhere.
No.
Yeah, totally.
No.
Yeah,
Look up if the Bahamas and the Bermuda Triangle.
it definitely is. Dog.
Motherfucker. He had a lump on his belly.
He got lots of lumps.
Bro, why is he so lumpy?
Dude, Lily was lumpy. All three of my dad's dogs were lumpy.
Well, your dad's dogs were very overweight.
Yeah, dude, it's the food they eat, man.
I'm overweight. I'm not lumpy. I'm just flubby.
Well, you don't eat dog food every day. Dude, dog food is probably so bad. Honestly, it's probably like the leftover bad stuff.
My dogs eat GMO-free food.
Yeah, Bahamas. I've been in that bitch to eat.
Where do people get lost at then?
It's not like very common. I think it used to be a lot more common for people to get lost there, and there's been like a lot of like warships and stuff found there.
Probably just pirates, bro.
It could have been pirates.
Guarantee it.
Well, there's like planes that went missing there and stuff too.
Pirates probably got shot down.
But there is like weird currents that happen in that area because just like the way the ocean is, some weird shit going on there. But also I've heard that there's pyramids under the Bermuda Triangle and there's some weird energy stuff going on there too. It could be a portal to another dimension where aliens are coming in. So that's obviously super likely for that to be happening. Obviously aliens are coming
That would
in.
be insane, just saying.
Would be. Oh, another conspiracy. Dude, I'm on the conspiracy wagon. About the third eye.
So we get about 15 minutes left.
All right, third eye. So the Nazis and the Russians, back in like World War II times, were experimenting with using sodium fluoride in their water to keep people docile, because if you have a population of people who are vibrant and thinking for themselves and super happy, they're not going to comply as much as people who
the same fluorides in our water today.
So sodium fluoride, it's not even like just regular fluoride.
Salty fluoride.
It's definitely bad. It's definitely bad to have sodium fluoride in your water. America's one of the very few places in the world that does it. Do you know that? America is a minority having fluoride in the water. I'm pretty sure all of Europe doesn't do it. Let's see. And the reason we do it, the official reason, is because it makes your teeth better.
Lies.
That's not true. That's not true at all. There's no...
It is funny, too. Like, toothpaste will, like, promote it on there with fluoride. Right?
Yeah, but...
It's like, bro...
And, well, it's not even fluoride that's in our water is what I'm saying. It's sodium fluoride. It's a different compound. It's not even the same thing. And it's sodium fluoride. It supposedly gathers metals in your brain, specifically in your pineal gland.
Back to the pineal gland.
Yeah, all about the third eye, man. So it could legitimately be a thing put in our water to keep us less self-aware, because if that is the gland that is giving you your meaning and your purpose and your happiness, they're trying to dull that down. So we are just... It makes sense. If you look at America, how many people do you know who are like super happy to fucking be alive every day, go chasing their fucking dreams, wake up at freaking early in the morning like, yeah, let's get it, I'm pumped. Those people are rare. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe like 8 people.
Those people, well, we don't know any of them because they're like doing different things that we aren't doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They're on a different level.
Yeah, they up and away.
I be up and away, up and away, yo.
And it's definitely gonna be easier to control people who aren't like that, because, I mean, just most of us are just freaking working stupid jobs that we don't like and all that nonsense.
Give me that neck.
But I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that is real, that the Nazis were putting it in water to keep people docile. That's definitely where it started.
He accepts it. Put that pineal. You think it's in the same spot for dogs?
Yeah.
Do you have pineal glands?
Yep.
100%. Do you know this, or you just...
all mammals have it.
All mammals?
Mm-hmm.
Even, like, otters?
Mm-hmm.
Sea otters?
All mammals. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if all
Anteaters?
plants, but most plants have DMT also in them.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's called the spirit molecule, dude. It could be the freaking pineal gland and DMT could be very central and important to all of life. Psychedelics and life could be one and the same.
Should we do DMT?
We definitely should do DMT. I have some. No, I don't. Just kidding.
How do we do it legitly?
You need a vaporizer.
Do we need a shaman?
Yes, if you want to do it the proper way and get the spiritual benefits, I would probably.
Where them
go to
shamans
somebody.
at? Do they sell them on eBay?
No, there's like one. There's a place in like Kentucky you can go. It's like a Christian place.
I seen it on Netflix, right? Or YouTube?
Something like that. And there's a bunch in South America. I bet a bunch of them just got burned down.
By who? Trump?
No, the freaking cattle industries that are burning down the rainforest.
Damn, bro.
Probably related to Trump, though. It's like,
do you have any final thoughts? I don't know. Today at work, they were talking something about like how the government's watching you, quote unquote, like, you know, like how they have all your info, like they like to tap in your phone, stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy at work said it's all the Democrats that do that.
It's funny. My mom came home and she was like immediately talking about the Democrats. She walked in the door. She's like, I'm so pissed off about the Democrats. They're trying to impeach Trump and they don't even know what they're talking about. It's funny. The Democrats, America's #1 enemy.
The Democrats.
Damn Democrats. What do you think about Democrats? I don't like them.
Isn't it weird? There's just two sides,
It is. It's
and
weird
it's so divided.
it's weird that people think that there's two sides because in reality there aren't two sides.
It's just people.
There's just one side. We're all on the one planet, dude. We gotta share this shit. People are like, you know what? No. This right here, this section of land, this is mine. Stay off of it.
This land is my land. This land is your land.
Yeah, dude, it's everyone's. It's mine
From
and
West
yours.
Virginia
And the Stones.
out to Kentucky.
Oh,
I
pretty
do not
doggy.
know the words.
I don't think that you should be able to own land, or you should be able to own extra land. Or maybe, I don't think businesses should be able to own land. Like banks and shit. You can't just like, all right, this 4,000 acres right here, this is mine. I will sell it back to you for 10 million. I feel like there's empty land. It's up for grabs.
Nice.
What are you reading? Read it out loud. If you can read it, then everyone
It's the set list for Saturday. I just got it sent to me.
What is it?
Set list for Saturday, the show.
What are you performing?
Band and shit. We're performing that new song, me and Julian. It's called Left on Red. That's what I wanted to name it. Yes, very good.
Red.
Left on Red.
Very good.
I think so. I'm excited to perform that song. It's a fucking... I'm stoked on that song.
You should talk about pyramids on stage. Be like, all right, I just want to like take a couple minutes right here to talk about what's going on in the pyramids.
I'm trying to sit down real quick, talk about them motherfuckers out here with the motherfucking pyramids.
Pyramid of the Sun
excuse me.
in Bosnia. Crazy. Pyramid of the Sun in Mexico. Also crazy.
Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia. Trying to go to Barbados.
What's that?
Where is Barbados?
I don't even know what it is. I don't know a single thing about Barbados. I didn't even know it was a country.
Literally, I can't focus on the podcast when the dog's here.
Yeah, he's freaking
I just want
ruining
to keep petting the dog.
Ookie, ookie, dookie, dookie, dook, 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 doo.
Cause like, just like look at him right now, crowd or audience. Look at this dog. He looks cute from afar, but really he's fucking retarded.
Here, I'm gonna make a beat with him. Ready?
Cosmic Platypus, episode 20.
Comment and like for that free pizza giveaway. Episode 20. Subscribe.
Episode 20. 20 comments, whatever we can get, we'll take it. Free pizza. Literally, honestly, as long as it's within reason, no price limit.
Look at this little puppy. Look at the little puppy.
You got a party of like 10 people, you need like 6 pizzas. Maybe I'll put a limit on that. I can't go crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know.
You get 1 pizza.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 3.
Depends where you order from, what you want on it. Depends what the price is. Yeah. I would say $20 is the limit because it's 20th episode, but $20 for pizza is kind of like...
This is the limit. I was thinking like $10.
We're like $20 a piece. It doesn't matter though. Cosmic Platypus, episode 20. I'm Bryan Barnes.
I'm Lord Beresford.
This is the dog named
And
Uki. Euclius Jones.
Thanks for joining us in the cosmos.
Euclius Maximus. What else is his name?
Pocahontas.
Euclides.
Regis.
Tell me his name isn't Regis.
He looks
Righteous
like it could be a Regis, dude. He could totally be Regis.
Name's fucking Frank.
Or like a Samuel
His name is Frank.
or Leotard.
Or like fucking
Framdangus.
Dylan.
Dylan's pretty good.
How about
Schwartzky.
Larry?
How about like Dilbus?
Dilbus.
Dilbus Johnson.
How about Dilbert?
Donkey Head.
How about Gilbert?
donkey teeth, Maximus.
Oh my god. Oh, Maximilian. It looks like he's wearing a tuxedo, kind of got that like penguin look to him.
He's basically a skunk. He smells. He's got butt sauce. He's skunk,
Oh, butt sauce.
skunk color.
Yo, his sauce is from the ass.
He's given up. He's given up on the pizza.
Dude, he's given. Yeah,
He'll be
he
back
wasn't
in
here
5
for
minutes,
us.
so.
He was not here for us.
Not one bit. All right, pizza contest, Cosmic Platypus, shout out. Thanks. We're gonna shout out
Is
our
your
sponsors.
guitar anyone near close by or no?
Huh?
Guitar?
It's right over there. Make song.
We could try. It might be terrible.
Let's not do it.
You don't want to?
No.
All right, we won't do it.
We'll have a song next time.
Cosmic Platypus, episode 20. You don't get a song. You just get pizza.
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You took the lead on that one, Charlie.
Yeah, I talked the whole